Avengers Campus is coming to Disneyland's California Adventure June 4. Here's a quick summation of what this place is all about. It'll be located where a Bugs Land used to be. Due to legal issues, it'll be the only Marvel-themed land at a Disney theme park in the United States. Sorry, Disney World. The first thing I'm excited for is Avengers HQ. The Avengers stand ready. The gleaming Quinjet that rests high atop Avengers HQ is bound to attract attention. Maybe even unwanted attention. There are reports that the villain known as Taskmaster is plotting to break in, and the Avengers are on high alert. Brave superheroes like Black Widow, Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America, and Captain Marvel greet new recruits and scan the horizon for potential threats. If Taskmaster and his gang of mercenaries do appear, he better do it on a day that Captain Marvel isn't working. 'Cause Taskmaster has nothing for Captain Marvel. He'd get his clock cleaned in seconds. People in the know are saying that really soon Disney's gonna announce a Black Widow stunt show featuring Black Widow and Taskmaster. I guess Taskmaster's gonna plan his break-ins around Captain Marvel's days off. The only ride debuting when it opens is Webslingers, the continued great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Just kidding, it's a Spider-Man ride. The copy reads, Web Open House goes haywire. Embark on an action-packed adventure alongside the amazing Spider-Man. When Peter Parker's helpful but otherwise buggy Spider-Bots get stuck in replication mode and escape from a web workshop, Spider-Man must stop the rampaging robots before they wreak total techno havoc across Avengers Campus. Problem is, they're rapidly leveling up and becoming tough to beat. That sounds terrifying. Your task? Hop aboard a web-slinger vehicle and help weave a frenzied web to trap these friendly neighborhood sidekicks in true Spidey style. And in my opinion, we'd better act fast. These spider sidekicks are friendly now, sure, but all they need is an influential leader to level up through their ranks and they could take over the world. It's up to you to unleash your inner hero and help clean up Spider-Man's mistakes. Sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, maybe later you and I can compare scores. I bet you can't beat mine. I'm really competitive. Webslingers will be an all-ages ride that tracks a person's head, hand, and eye movement 60 times per second to create the feeling that the rider is actually shooting Spider-Man's webs out of their own hands. Which, that's not really the way it works. He uses cartridges, but I'm fine with it. Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man in the movies, calls the ride the most I've ever felt like Spider-Man.
Me personally, that's the most I've ever felt like Spider-Man.
I'll definitely feel more like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, who did shoot webs out of his hands. And I didn't like it then either, but it's fine. It's all fine. I'm going to enjoy the ride, and you should too. The ride is perfect for up-and-coming recruits with no height restrictions. Maybe they were afraid that babies would eat the web cartridges. Speaking of height, right next door to this Spider-Man ride, Ant-Man himself, Scott Lang, is opening a restaurant where we can be his human guinea pigs. I mean paying customers. It's called Pim Test Kitchen, and I'm sure Hank Pym gave Scott Lang permission to use the name. The place will serve food that'll be haha too small and or haha too big. See that tiny bun? That's funny. Look at how tiny that fork looks on top of that giant meatball. Hilarious. On an urgent mission to fight hunger? Head to Pim Test Kitchen for phenomenal food at unusual scales. Utilizing the revolutionary shrink and grow technology of Pim particles, Ant-Man and the Wasp lead a team of research chefs as they pioneer a menu packed with inventive-sized entrees. This old lab facility turned quick-service restaurant features seating area amidst decor that incorporates remnants of ongoing experiments. Giant soda cans, humongous condiment bottles, and massive cell phones recycled into menu boards. Next door, the Pim testing lab will be open for folks who don't mind getting a little buzzed in public. It'll offer a variety of craft beers, as well as themed Pim particle-infused cocktail experiments. Hey, I bet you won't need any alcohol to enjoy the next thing I'm excited about. Directly across from the Pim Kitchen and Bar you'll find Ancient Sanctum. Explore the ruins of a mysterious sanctum and learn the site's secrets from Doctor Strange. You'll feel like time will stop when you come face to face with Doctor Strange as he demonstrates his mystical abilities. Who knows, someday you may need this knowledge to defend Earth and our reality from threats beyond your imagination. Threats from beyond my imagination? That's scary, because I can imagine a lot. See the ancient ruins and learn from Doctor Strange about the amazing orb of Cagliostro. I guess that's what this thing is. I'm not sure how powerful it is, but it sure does look expensive. The orb is especially active at night. Visit after dark and you might see the sanctum glowing with magical energy. And I'll bet that energy will feel even more magical after ingesting some libations from the nearby Pim Tasting Lab, which should likewise be active at night. Sounds like a good time to me. Near the campus back entrance will be the already existing Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride. While the ride itself remains unchanged, it looks like something interesting is going on in front of the ride. Perhaps the official Disneyland blog will provide us an explanation about what's going on. Tanler Teven, aka the Collector, placed his fortress against the campus's edges. This placement warped the ground immediately surrounding the alien stronghold, causing a cosmic disruption to ooze from the ground below. Hues of blues, purples, and yellows glow in the daylight. If you ask me, it looks like someone got sick on the ride. Maybe after a visit to the Pim tasting lab. Perhaps someone's magical energy from the night before is what we now see there sitting on the sidewalk. Or maybe it really is just a cosmic disruption. I think I'm gonna have to go to the park so I can investigate for myself. And you should too. Whatever that stuff is, I'm sure it's perfectly fine for little kids to try to eat. Well, you guys, I'm level 5 excited about this new MCU land opening up. Those Marvel Studios guys are the best folks out there in terms of superhero movies and TV, and in conjunction with Disney Imagineering, who are unrivaled in the field of theme park ride technology, this should be quite a thing. I can't wait to ride Webslingers, or eat a meal at Pim Test Kitchen. I don't drink, so no Pim tasting lab for me. Or maybe I'll just get a Diet Coke, and Dr. Strange's ancient Sanctum sure is pretty. Alright, get your tickets now. It'll probably be a hot one.